Yeah! What's up, dudes and dudettes of the year? No, my name is Scythe, and we are back. Give it to the Trove. How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing fantastic and wonderful. Hope this video takes your day even better. Hee. I forgot to look up the prize pool for today, so let me just take a quick peek at that. Alright, so thank you to Jason the Lemon. We're going to be giving away a Dormant Joyous Dragon Egg. And thank you to Merc. We're going to be giving away the Green Manta Ray. And X-Bear Frost, we're going to be giving away the Laden Slay. Ignore all this other stuff. These are my secret prize pools. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, we're going to give those away today just to kind of keep it in theme because the holidays ended up just passing and everything. Probably just can't have enough time to get our daily and also just kind of clue you in on a couple things that have been going on. But otherwise, as far as the prize pool is concerned, you're gonna have to hit that like button, be subscribed, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with your username. Scarlet Aspire will respond to the winner only, let you know you won, and then you catch me myself in game, or you can end up joining my Discord. Links are in the description for that. Honestly speaking, I'm on the Discord pretty much whenever I'm awake, so you just spam me messages. Well, don't spam too much, but just send me some messages in there, and then there you go, GG. Wait a second. Did we? That sounded ridiculous. I'm curious, did we actually just one-shot a 3-star, or not a 3-star, just a normal boss in U9 without popping a flask? Or did I secretly pop a flask and not even notice? I don't know. That's pretty much the goal of what I've been trying to do right now, is hopefully get to the point where I don't even need to pop a flask to one-shot a boss with our shurikens, right? That would be beautiful. Oh, I see. The boss ended up dying because our friend over there is nearby. Ooh. These wings don't look as good when you're actually flying with them unless you're looking straight down on them. If you want to see me actually get, well, no. If you want to see me maybe get them, there's a Chaos Chest video that I might have gotten them in. Okay, seriously, is it because of this guy being with us, or are we actually one-shotting 3-star, or not? Triggered! No, but seriously, man, what's going on? But anyways, folks, hope you're all doing fantastic. I've been in such a great mood lately, like seriously, just been absolutely loving life. And not to mention the fact that we might actually be killing these bosses. The fact that, you know, things have just been moving so much with the Trove series and the channel and everything has been very, very excited. Like, seriously, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you all so much. Ended up already getting to, like, 80K subscribers again. Like, I just put out the video where I got to 70K, and now okay, what's going on here? And now suddenly, bang, 80K, and it's just like, I guess I gotta make another video about that. There's gonna be another loot crate video coming out very, very soon. Also, just on the side, I may be getting my hands on a PlayStation 4, but I wanted to kind of talk about that in today's episode and say, sorry, console players of Trove. What? Like, seriously, we have to save this 3-star boss! Where is he? Like, what's going on? What kind of dungeon generation is this? I don't even know where he is. I'm out of here. Forget him. He's just done. But yeah, to PS4 players, sorry to say, not gonna end up starting a PS4 Trove series at all. Sorry to say, folks. Just because I already have enough Trove to go around. You know, with the Xbox series, I get to start from the beginning. And with the Trove on PC, I'm already at the end game, and, you know, Trove on PC is still my main. So are we actually one-shotting these guys? I can't tell. I can't tell. I don't think we one-shot this guy. Well, that's disappointing. But yeah, anyways, we're actually doing quite a bit of damage with our ninja, especially our shurikens right now. And the big reason why I don't really want to start, like, another series, I should say, Giant Tree, with the PS4 version is because that would be a little bit too much for me to manage. Now, on one hand, what we could end up doing is, oh, you know, I only have so many, like, I think I already used all my class coins. Okay, we're not one-shotting. I think I already used all my class coins on the Xbox version of Trove, so I could start a series on the PS4 just to play with some extra characters, but at the same time, that'd be a lot more for me to grind, not to mention when the PC updates finally do end up hitting the console, then technically speaking, I'm gonna be able to have access to all the classes anyways, right? And I don't really want to manage like another club world and everything like that, so I just wanted to talk about that today. I know we're talking about it in the PC series, days, but it still is relevant because it's all the Trove stuff. Now, you probably did notice that I've been having these kind of shorter videos coming out that are talking about like each of the classes and all their abilities and stuff like that. That is going to continue up until I think the last video comes out sometime next week. So hopefully those videos have been helpful to all of you. I don't want to spam everybody's sub feed with like a million of those videos. So, you know, because there's like, what, 14, 15 classes in this game. I don't want 14 to 15 videos to all come out at once, you know what I'm saying? So instead they're gonna kind of come out throughout the times. Let's see how much damage we're actually doing. 88 mil when we pop a flask. Jiminy Crockett, that is nice. So we're almost actually at max damage. Now, here's the thing that's crazy though, and a little bit disappointing is the fact that all of the gems that I have on my Neon Ninja are maxed out. Like, I have all of my gems completely maxed out. There is nothing I can do to get more powerful, unfortunately, outside of, because of the gear that we're rocking, attack speed and movement speed. The movement speed in particular means that we don't have any crit damage on our weapons. Now, that's one of the big things to take into account, because if we look at our raw stats here, my crit damage is 985.1%, which, honestly speaking, isn't very good. Like, I should actually have somewhere closer to 1,200% plus, and then we would be a baller, you know, then we would be all powerful, like, seriously. But I just wanted to kind of clue you in on that, because as I was going through the Ultra Towers, and technically speaking, this is pretty cool, but Merc ended up showing me a little bit of a trick. The Neon Ninja can kind of solo Ultra Pinata. So I can kind of solo him. It takes me like 50 zillion years, but I can solo the boss, because all you gotta do is lure the boss over into the wall, like in the corner, and then so long as all of his minions end up spawning near him and you constantly snare them, you're never gonna end up taking any damage, right? So you're gonna be able to just defeat them, no problem. It's just gonna take 5 zillion years because I'm not like particularly powerful. Even though more recently in the 19K video, I did mention how my Neon Ninja is like so powerful and crazy. The Gunslinger, like my Gunslinger still actually outranks my Neon Ninja as far as the Shadow Towers are concerned. Not only just because of his survivability, but also just because I honestly keep underestimating just how strong his actual like class gem ability and everything is, right? Now, I still want to get like really good gems on my Gunslinger, because let me show you this before we call it a day here, folks. But let's start flying away. This is the Atmos costume. I finally got this one. It's beautiful. Thank you, Be Yellow. But anyways, for the gems that I got on this guy, I don't really have perfect gems at all. The perfect gems that I do have, like this one right here, is maxed out. This one's got magic damage and crit hit, which I might bother leveling this one up just because, you know, even though it's got max health, whatever, the crit hit's actually nice, but crit damage would be more ideal. The explosive epilogue, I might level that up just because it's explosive epilogue, and that's actually a really, really good class gem. And it might be worth sacrificing the crit hit, which I don't know if I technically need. Perfect gem that I'm still working on. I don't have any air gem dust right now. And then I got perfect water gem here, which I still gotta level this one up. 5 more levels, rip me. This one's maxed out even though it has max health, but at least it's got crit damage. I would say above all else for stats, focus on raw damage. Like every single one of your gems at the least should have your raw magic or physical damage, and then crit damage is the next priority. While crit hit is still something that you definitely want to get, it's not really like you eventually can end up sacrificing that. So even like this one right here, this class gem, it's actually really poop because it ended up, it seems like it ended up rolling with max health being the top stat, but good luck with that one. I'm never gonna get a better class gem to save my life, especially like I got with my Neon Ninja, where it's actually a perfect class gem. Like I still can't even believe that. I wish I got that on camera because I was just casually like going to check it out, and then it was like, oh, well, I may as well take a peek and try it out and see whether or not I can get a good class gem, and then ended up getting the best class gem possible, especially on the Neon Ninja, which is beautiful. Now, more recently as well, and I'm just gonna openly say this now, folks, because people always ask me what's my favorite class in Trove, and I always usually say the Shadow Hunter is still my top, and then I say Neon Ninja a close second. I tried swapping back to the Shadow Hunter for a little bit. I was actually doing some grinding with him and playing him and stuff like that. And man alive, like I forgot, just for my own personal playstyle, how much slower he plays compared to my Neon Ninja. You know, we would kill dungeons kind of roughly around the same speed, just because with my Neon Ninja, you know, I'm not popping flasks, even though I should. And thus I'm doing my shuriken twice, which is, you know, Shadow Hunter still takes a little bit longer than that. But anyways, the whole point that I'm trying to say is I am going to openly say right here, everybody, that the Neon Ninja is now my favorite class in the game. Even though I still have more time on... We are one-shotting some of these bosses. Okay. Even though I still have more time on the Shadow Hunter, Neon Ninja takes the cake for me. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to swap off this guy. Console's a completely different question, though, because that's just, yeah. But the other thing, too, is as I was going through the Ultra Towers, I noticed and thought, only this week, I don't know why it took me this long to realize, why don't I have a Shadow Tower set of gear? Because it's not like we need to go fast in Shadow Towers of all things. So what I ended up doing, I was about to create another set of stellar gear, just casually. Oh, I'm so OP, right? No, but seriously, I was about to create another set of stellar gear, and then I realized, wait a minute, I already have the perfect gear on my candy barb that I can just swap over to my Neon Ninja every week. And then on top of that, I'm gonna mess around with some of the flasks and emblems and stuff like that. I, of course, still have to use Death Defying because, as you can see, my health is like, I am the most squishy Neon Ninja you've ever seen. Like, seriously, we're at the end game grinding U9 and we don't even have 200k health. Like, that is insane. Where is a candy dragon when you need one, by the way? Is this orange or is this red? My eyes always deceive me. Like, I can never tell. Like, seriously, of course it would end up being red, you stupid game. No, but seriously, folks, I just want to say thank you all again. Next episode is definitely going to end up being a console one because I'm kind of trying to cycle back between them both. But been very, very busy with a lot of the tutorials and stuff like that. You know, pretty much what, I talked about this once in the console series, but what I've kind of realized with the console release is I realized how many things that I talked about as if it was an instructional video, but I would talk about it in a patch notes video, for example. You know, like, I would show off these new wings in this series, and then I would be like, okay, now I don't have to make a video showing off these wings, not realizing... You know, it's YouTube. People are insane for trying to save time, myself included. And because of that, you know, that's why I'm kind of making these shorter videos, is just rather than having a 20-minute video that's talking about every single class in the game, I'm gonna make individual videos talking about individual classes because somebody might not be interested in seeing what you would build for the Neon Ninja and stuff like that, you know? Now, granted, I'm a little bit lazy with my builds and just use Death Defying, but, you know, for the most part, even though I'm a hardcore player at Trove, just because I've been playing this game for like over 2 years and everything like that, and I understand like all the late game mechanics and stuff like that, as far as gaming is concerned, I guess I would say I'm a hardcore gamer, but I mean, look at me, I do gaming for a living. You know, my YouTube is my job, it's my life, I love it, but it's like, at the same time, I kind of play games in a very casual, very lazy kind of way. And I think anyways, that is one of the reasons why people find my tutorials so helpful, because rather than, you know, there might be other tutorials out there that go into all the numbers and stuff like that. And that is perfectly fine for most games. Trove honestly doesn't really need it though. But I'm just trying to say that I guess for all intents and purposes, I'm just so grateful that everybody has kind of been giving me so much love and support, you know? It's just made me so excited and so blessed to be able to just sit here and play this game for all of you. And I mean, seriously, man, fingers crossed that this momentum keeps up, because we're already almost at 100k. That is insane. I didn't think I was gonna make it even to 80k for like a very, very long time, so I'm very excited about it. But anyways, I don't mean to prattle on about stuff like that. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. As always, hope you have a fantastic day. Hope this video made your day great. Also, if you're noticing, as I'm using using my shuriken and it's throwing a scythe. That was actually a custom mod that a friend of mine, Zaki Bongo, ended up making. I don't know if he has that mod posted publicly, and I know that there's lots of mods on the Trovesaurus website that I have to actually do videos on. Not to mention, I still have to convert a lot of my mods to the Steam Workshop. I know, and I'm sorry that I haven't got on that, but it's not a priority for me, so forgive me, everybody. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. Very much appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe for more daily content. Sign on, stay epic, everybody.